closing time. What do I do now? No way in hell that I'm done with you, no how. Oh baby, just a little more time for me. Pretty please, not first day, 12 hours strong. This is it, where I belong. Can't get enough of you, girl. Feel you in my veins. It's closing time. What do I do now? No way in hell that I'm done with you, no how. Oh baby, just a little more time for me. Pretty please, not first day, 12 hours strong. This is it, where I belong. Can't get enough of you, girl. Feel you in my veins. It's closing time. What do I do now? No way in hell that I'm done with you, no how. Oh baby, just a little more time for me. Pretty please, not first day, 12 hours strong. This is it, where I belong. Can't get enough of you, girl. Feel you in my veins. It's closing time. What do I do now? No way in hell that I'm done with you, no how. Oh baby, just a little more time for me. Pretty please, not first day, 12 hours strong. This is it, where I belong. Can't get enough of you, girl. Feel you in my veins. It's closing time. What do I do now? No way in hell that I'm done with you, no how. Oh baby, just a little more time for me. Pretty please, not first day, 12 hours strong. This is it, where I belong. Can't get enough of you, girl. Feel you in my veins. It's closing time. What do I do now?
Welcome to Carolyn's Corner, featuring singers, songwriters, and authors from all over the world. We are so excited you've joined us, and we're looking forward to having a great time. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure to use the comment section from wherever you're watching to interact during our live shows. We're so excited about our special guests and can't wait to hang out with you. Stream Carolyn's Corner live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and 1071krxp.com.
Hi, it's Carolyn. We're so excited about our special guest tonight, and we're so glad you're here. Get ready. We're going to have some fun. Welcome to Carolyn's Corner.
There you are.
I have myself muted again. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Carolyn's Corner. I was going to say, I am so glad you all are here. And if you're not here, I know you're on your way. Y'all, I'm never going to get this program right. They updated it. And so now I'm just like, okay, is that right? Oh, I don't know. But anyway, we are here. And we are live. We are alive. Thank y'all so much for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited tonight, like I am for every single show, because we keep bringing some of the greatest artists from all over the United States. And tonight is no exception. And I'm so glad he fixed the pronunciation I had in my mind with his name. Please help me welcome Mr. Tom Buehrle. Hi, Tom.
Hi, Carolyn. Hey, thanks for having me. I sure appreciate it.
You are so welcome, sir. I'm so glad you're here. And as you can see with all of my click, 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 and I always say, who put me in charge of the clickers? Oh, it was me, because they just, but we got it. We're here. So I want to say welcome to any and everyone who joins us. And I want to encourage them to please share the show. Sharing is caring. Our regulars should be here very soon if they're not already. Sometimes they just hide out in the back and just kind of stalk us. So, Tom, let's get started. Tom
Sure.
Buehrle. Yes, why don't we start off by you, if you don't mind, sharing a little bit about yourself with us, maybe about your music, where you got started, where you're from, whatever you'd like to share.
Sure. My hometown is actually in Newaygo, Michigan. I reside presently in Big Rapids, Michigan, just north of Newaygo. My music career, I actually started songwriting in 2008.
Okay.
I've always had a talent for singing. Not realized until later years where I actually had a chance and opportunity to get into a recording studio, and a lot of things have just touched off from there. Especially when I went to the another recording studio and did some recording down in Nashville, which the album comprises of.
Absolutely. I bet that was really exciting. Especially if you've never, so first of all, am I understanding you correct? You didn't really realize that you were a good singer, maybe? Does that what it sounds like until later? You're like, oh, wait, I can do this. Is that what I'm hearing or no?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Growing up, even in my years in the service, buddies would come out to an aircraft, and I'd be working on it. If I was working on the other side of it, singing or something, they came out and thought I had the radio on. So I always have, grown up even younger. Oh, you have a nice voice, and I really never took it too serious. I was just thinking they're making fun of me sometimes, I guess,
Yeah.
but. No,
Wow.
I got into a studio, actually heard myself back, and I was like, wow, my ears aren't bleeding, so I think I can do this.
That is so funny. Why are we as human beings like that? I'm the same way. I mean, because we think I know I do. Same exact thing with me. I mean, I'm not the best singer, but I'm not horrible. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, that doesn't sound terrible, but we're our own worst critics. Would you say that's true?
Oh, absolutely. Oh,
Isn't
I
that
can
weird?
attest to that for sure. Yeah, we're cruel. We're actually bent. Yeah, we're masochists, for gosh sakes. We'll just
Yeah.
run ourselves right into the ground.
Absolutely. And, I've always said for years, so you've been writing since 2008. So how many songs do you think? I got two thoughts in my brain. My brain does that a lot. It just goes, let's try this. Oh, no, let's ask this. How many songs have you written since then? Do you have a count?
Between me and my co-writer, Wright McCarger, about, I think, 40 songs. 40
Hey, that's
songs now.
pretty good. That is
Yeah,
pretty good. That's a lot.
thank
So
you.
you've already got enough. You're welcome. You've already got enough to do a couple of CDs at least. So you've been to the studio quite a few times then already.
Yeah,
Or
I
you work-
actually work out at two different studios. One's the Piano Cottage Studios in Grand Rapids. I work with my co-writer Wright McCarger, and we co-write all the songs I come out with now, or we co-write together. I have some earlier works that I did in another recording studio years ago and stuff, but everything else on the averages, or on the as a whole, are co-written by me and Wright.
Wow, that is cool. And that is one thing I've co-written a couple of songs, and it really does change the way you look at a song because you have somebody directly feeding into that. It's like, I love that. I really do. It makes a big difference because, for years you got to be the same. We're writing these songs going, are they, I think this is good. I think that's good. You know what I mean? But then you
Yeah,
meet
you're right on
people.
that knife point. You're right on that knife edge. It's
Yes.
like, is this a hit or is this one for the round file?
Exactly. The round file. I like that. So yeah, absolutely. So you also mentioned when you were in the service, how many years were you in the service? And first of all, thank you so much for your service. Honestly.
Oh, you're
I
welcome,
could never
Carolyn.
do that. You are so appreciated for that. When were you
You're
in?
I was in from 92 to 2002.
Wow.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry,
wow.
91 to 2002. I'm sorry.
Wow. So you were in for a while. Well, again, thank you so very much for your service. Honestly, it's guys like you that make this world what it is. I could never do it, and I admire all of the servicemen and women. I think it's beautiful. So, how did you discover that your genre? Because it sounds to me like your genre is a country, and it's kind of a mixture of the new country and maybe old country. How did you discover that that's what you wanted to do as far as a genre? Did you just start singing a song and it came out of your mouth country? You know what I mean? Or
Well, I've got a good friend of mine, Bill Yeager, and I'll try to make a long story short, so we because I know we're on a show. Uh, when I took up singing seriously, I started karaoke, and I was singing Garth Brooks, and I was only singing 3 songs a night. I wasn't confident enough to sing other people's stuff, but I always liked Garth Brooks, so I stuck with that one. I didn't branch out.
yeah.
And one night I was warming up, and I was at home. My roommate was home, and I was warming up in the shower, taking a shower to Garth Brooks. And he got up and he knocked on the wall, knocked all the soap off the walls. And he's like, Red Squirrel, his nickname for me was Red Squirrel. He's like, Red Squirrel, stop singing Garth Brooks stuff and sing your own shit. It sounds better. My girlfriend likes it.
Yeah.
That's all he had to tell me. So after that,
No way.
and that's what helped a lot. Yeah, I didn't sing any more Garth Brooks. I went that night and that was it. I sing Garth Brooks now. I can sing Garth Brooks now, but what actually that helped me with was focusing on my own songs, because at that point I probably had 5 or 6 songs already that I'd started writing since 2008. So this is about 2010.
Wow.
And so I quit singing karaoke. I just focused on my stuff. I ended up about 5 years later, 3 or 4 years later, I was actually able to go into a professional studio and write the first 4 songs I'd ever written. And my first song I ever wrote was Cold Winter Air. And that's on, yeah, it's on the album and stuff. The last 4 songs are the ones I recorded at Fenton Records, and then the first 6 are down in Nashville.
Man, that's so cool. And the fact that you go all the way you can go to Nashville, you have that opportunity. See, that's on my bucket list, but I better hurry. My bucket's going to be empty, or it's got a hole in it. As my dad used to say, my bucket's got a hole in it. That is really, really cool that you're able to do that. Wow. So if it wouldn't have been for your buddy, which I like karaoke. We do a karaoke show every single week.
Nothing against karaoke. I was going to sing karaoke tonight, but I had this appointment or anything, or this opportunity.
So man.
But I love singing karaoke. It's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah. What is your go-to Garth Brooks song? What was the song that you really love, your favorite? Because we all have that one favorite song we love to do at karaoke.
Man, really? Oh, this is tough one, Carolyn. You said you weren't going to corner me on anything.
That's fine. Never mind. I always think of the river. Isn't that the river?
Yeah, it's either the river or What She's Doing Now. It was the river, What She's Doing Now, and then Thunder Rolls. Those were the 3 that I would do at karaoke.
Ooh, so I would stop and go, who is this dude? And your friend called you Red Squirrel because you got
we worked. Red hair, and then we worked at Wolverine, where you had to be really fast. And I've got long arms, so I could reach different machines without even having to move.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
So his nickname for me was Red Squirrel.
I like Well, thank God for good friends, right? Because if he wouldn't have said that, no telling where you would be today, what you would be doing, right?
Oh, I can't thank him enough. I talked to him about a month ago, Bill Yeager.
That is so cool. Well, thank you, Bill, especially if you happen to be here. Thank you, Bill. Whoever is here, say hello. We'd love to acknowledge you and read your comments to Tom. And it's not Buehrle, y'all. When I talked to him when we came on, I said, is it Buehrle? Like, y'all know how fancy I always want to be. I'm not fancy like Applebee's either, Tom, okay? But it's a joke. But
it's all right.
And then I'd find out it's Buehrle. And I'm like, really? I didn't even think about pronouncing it like, you know what I mean? How do you say
You're close. You're so close. Just a couple countries over. Just a couple countries over.
Yeah, and it's funny, Tom, because every time I wrote your name on the file, on the show, on the ad, I kept make sure I spell it right, because I'm like, I'm going to mess this up. I'm going to mess it up. I know it's Buehrle. Ooh, fancy that is.
You type like I type.
Yes. Pretty much. B-U. To make it worse, I use voice typing on everything. Oh, and by the way,
nice.
You want a little trick? I learned a trick. We looked it up. If you're on your computer, especially if you're writing a song, you use the Windows key and the letter H, and it'll bring up a voice typing thing.
Shift H?
Yes. No, the Windows logo and H.
Oh, Windows logo and H. Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't have a
it's a
laptop at the present
lifesaver.
time, but I'll try to remember that.
I can't remember anything. Hey, Melba is here. She said, "Hey, lady. Hey, Melba. I'm so glad to see you, sweetie. Thanks for being here. I'm here with I almost did it again.
You caught
Buehrle,
it though.
Tom Buehrle. I
You
just
caught
want to
it.
say Burley. It's in my
You
brain.
saved it. No, you saved it. You're good.
Oh my God. You know what I mean? Open mouth, insert foot. I'm glad you're here, Melba. Thanks for being here. So we're about ready to start hearing some of your songs. Let's let people hear you and hear your beautiful voice. It is very nice. I was listening with my headphones. I was like, ooh, you know what I mean? Like, I like
uh,
that. I like the sound. I mean, it matches your personality. Sweet, kind, humble. I can already tell you're a very kind person. I mean, I'm so honored to have
thank you,
you.
Carolyn.
You're so welcome. So I put the songs in kind of an order, not really. Okay, it's not really in order, but I always save the one for the
Yeah.
ad last. Why I don't know. It's just like ta-da, here's the one for the ad. So the first song I have on the list is called Stray. Now I love that title. You know, we always got some stray cats hanging around our house, but let me have you tell us about this song, Stray, how you were inspired to write it and a little bit about the history of it.
There came to a time when I was 15. I was, well, I went
Hey, Bill.
homeless. Oh,
Oh, sorry.
no, that's all right. Back when I was 15, I was homeless for a couple of weeks, and my sister, who was supposed to be taking care of me, was out partying. She left me at some friend's house,
Oh,
and I
really?
wasn't sure. Yeah, and then they were having problems there, so I had to leave out. And so overall, probably that and without I don't want to turn over all the rocks, but growing
Yeah.
up,
Just crack your closet. Just
well, I don't
barely.
want to give up anything that's in my book, so I gotta be careful. I
Oh,
don't give
that's
up the
right.
whole.
Oh, we got to talk about that too.
Yeah,
In a minute.
no, but it's kind of grown up how my childhood was.
Yeah.
I kind of felt like a stray my whole life. And now I'm
Wow.
just realizing that you can't find your savior in another person. You know, I always wanted to find a woman to help take away my pain, all the
Yeah.
stuff I've been through, you know, of nurturing and all that good stuff. And then come find a realization, well, those are, well, when you get older, that's just not going to happen necessarily. I'm not saying all across the board or anything. I don't want to make any enemies here or anything, but it becomes much more difficult. And then I realized that, you know, well, a lot of things you realize as you get older, for lack,
Yeah.
you know.
Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? You
Oh
go through
boy.
life and you're like, this is going to happen. And everybody has their order. Excuse me, the order. First of all, I did interrupt you. Bill Trickett is here. Hi, Bill. Thanks
Oh,
for
hi,
being
Bill.
here. Yes. So you go through your life and you know, most people have the order of things. Okay. You're a kid, you go to school, then you
Yeah,
get out of school, then you get married, then you get first you get a job, then you get married, then you have kids. But not everybody's life goes in that order. So
yeah, and
yeah.
that's all I wanted. My whole dream was because I had no family life growing up. There was really a
Oh,
lot of turmoil and violence. That was all I wanted.
yeah.
I wouldn't have cared if I was making 50 cents an hour at
Yeah.
some factory job somewhere, as long as I, you know. So Stray's
Wow.
a lot of that tied
Yeah,
in.
well, I'm now that I have an idea of the history about that song, I'm going to listen to it with new ears. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all get ready. Listen to these lyrics really closely. And Tom, what I did is I used one of your beautiful photos that you sent me, and I feel like I'm there when I was looking at that picture. I was like, it's really pretty. Is that? It looks like it's on a lake or something. Where is that? Well, you'll have to see it first. I guess you're like, I can't see through the screen. I'm not.
Help me, Carolyn. Help me see it. Help me see.
It's a picture with the light and there's water. I'm so
Oh, I
descriptive.
think I
Yeah.
might know where it's at. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I know
You
where
can
it's
tell
at.
us
I
after.
just got to see it.
Yeah. Because I
Okay.
just thought they were really pretty. And I thought, and I know it's beautiful over there. I've never been there. And I do not no offense, but I don't want to go
Where
right
you
now.
at, Carolyn? I
I am
forgot
in
where you're at.
I'm in Beeville, Texas. Oh, hi,
Oh,
Bill.
that's right. Yeah. You
Yeah.
told me at the beginning of the show.
I'm about an hour north of Corpus Christi. So it's chilly here, but not nearly like it is where you are. Oh my God. I'm never going to complain about the cold again. I promise you that. Well, I will. I will. I'll complain because it's too cold, and then I'm going to complain because it's too hot, and I'm going to complain because my hair is curly. Then I'm going to complain because it's too straight, too long, too short. You know, just average. I'm not going to lie. I'll just keep doing it probably until the day they
Keep
lay me to
going.
rest.
Keep going, Carolyn. You're doing fine.
Keep complaining. I try not to complain that much about stuff because I can't change it, but how I need
Right.
all new parts in my body, I'll keep complaining, but that's okay. I'm grateful that part of me still works. So let's, yeah, that's what you got to look forward to. No, I'm just kidding. It could always be better, but it could always be worse. I'm so grateful.
Oh
So,
yeah, you aren't kidding there.
yeah, absolutely. So, Bill, I have a very bad memory, Bill. Did you remember me saying that I can't remember? Okay. I believe Bill is in Newfoundland, Canada. I believe he was on here last week. I think so. Bill, thank you so much for being here. Welcome back. And welcome back, Miss Melba. I appreciate you. So we've got Canada and Melba. She knows I can't remember. That's all I talk about is how I can't remember anything because I can't remember that I already talked about it. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and play this song, Stray, and notice the beautiful photo of the beautiful water with the light. Okay. Okay, Tom, are you ready? Here we go.
I'm ready. Let her rip.
Okay, let's pray everything works. Me with a clicker, there's no telling. Here we go.
Since holding you, life sure feels a lot better. A 3-time loser on broken wing, a lover's promise. Then you came along with a promise and a song about forever. Oh, girl, more pride than purpose. Not every stray seeks a home, but a touch of your hand, those gentle green eyes said, trust me. What could I do with no one left to lose and nothing left to prove? So I'll follow you. Just don't lead me wrong, girl. Left straight around from town to town, cold alleyways or the highways of the broken few. Another empty town full of broken dreams, cold nights stuck in headlights for this chosen fool. So if you take me home, girl, this puppy in your hands still needs to find the man I used to be. And it won't be too long now, less pride, more purpose. Maybe this old stray needs a home. 'Cause since holding you, girl, life sure feels better. And old strays don't roam long, girl, left straight around from town to town, old alleyways or the highways of the broken few. Another empty town full of broken dreams, cold nights stuck in headlights for this chosen fool. So if you take me home, girl, this puppy in your hands still needs to find the man that I used to be. And it won't be too long now, less pride, more purpose. Maybe this old stray needs a home. 'Cause since holding you, girl, life sure feels better.
All right. That was beautiful, Tom. Once I finally got us clicked back on the screen. That's a beautiful song. It really is. I love that song. Thank you so very much. So what year did you write that? Recently or
Let's see. I probably wrote Stray in 2010 or 11.
Nice. Very, very nice. I love that. You said you're did you say, I'm trying to remember what you said. You're calling yourself a fool, right?
Yes.
That's wow. I like that. That's nice though. So let's see. Jamie said
the chosen fool.
Chosen fool. Yeah. And I'm usually writing it down. I lost my pen. My pen fell. Okay. So Jamie is here. She is, hold on. Whoops. Hold on just a minute. Jamie is here. She said, beautiful harmony, heartfelt lyrics. Jamie is also
Thank
a
you.
songwriter. Yes, she always gives the greatest comments. Thank
Oh,
you, Jamie.
a fellow songwriter. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yes, Jamie. And Jamie, I'm so glad you're here, honey. I really, really am. So that song was called Stray, written a while back. And most of your songs are co-written. I'm trying to make sure if Jamie missed anything. What is the name of your co-writer again, sir?
Wright McCarger.
Wright McCarger. So y'all make sure if you did miss any of the show to go back and rewind it and watch from the beginning. And please, just like always, please make sure that you share, okay? Because we want to get Tom as much attention as we can, and get it out to as many people as we possibly can. So let's go ahead and go to the next song. Sorry about that. So the next song is Give Me Tonight, and I love that title. Tell us about this song, Tom.
I was showing some brotherly love to a coworker when I worked at Wolverine Shoes back when it was Wolverine Shoes. And they would bring somebody back next to a machine to me because I was always singing and I'm easy to hang out with.
Yeah.
And she just kind of started opening up to me about her boyfriend, kind of getting the better of her, dropping her off in her car, but partying all day and stuff like that. And the whole song is basically the advice I was giving her that afternoon. And then a couple of days later, she came over to me and told me she broke up with her boyfriend. She was single at the time, but doing great. And it was nice having her car back.
Yeah. Well, you gave her some good advice because obviously it sounds like she needed to do that. But sometimes, just like with anything we're going through in life, sometimes it takes that one couple of words from someone else that's completely not even involved to let you help you see the light. So let's go ahead and play this. This is Give Me Tonight. Are y'all ready? I hope so. Here we go.
Give me tonight and I'll write you a song. Tell me about his right and wrongs, and let me help you with those blues. I had to guess he wasn't true. So give me tonight and I'll write you a song, girl. Just let it out how it went all wrong, girl. A little hint, it ain't on you. Some old dogs are passing through. Give me tonight and I'll write you a song. Accept it, girl, you did nothing wrong. And dry those tears and set your sights. Find a nice young man, make him treat you right. 'Cause lovers come and lovers go, and most are bums and you should know. He'll lead you on so they can play. Find you one that can pay his way. When night's over, here's your song. Hold your head up high, you did nothing wrong. Now here's your ticket and there's your gate. Grab your bag and don't be late. Give me the night, just give me the night. Give me the night, just give me the night, girl. I ain't talking your whole life. Just give me the night, just give me the night.
I muted myself again. I think that was excellent advice that you gave her. Let me, I unmuted myself. Hopefully you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Carolyn.
No, it's not your fault. It's completely my fault. I just told my husband, he walked in the room. I said, I'm feeling out of it tonight. I don't know why. Well, I took a nap, so my brain is not, the little hamster jumped off the wheel. So my brain is like, I need to wake up. Oh my gosh, give me that, give me that. I like
No
that. I like
worries.
that. Yeah, the little hamster. Sometimes I feel like that. Go, 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 little hamster. Wow,
So
I like that
hamster
a lot.
left the wheel.
Yeah, yes, exactly, exactly. No, I like that advice that you gave her. That was so sweet of you. So she broke up with him, and how is she doing now? Do you know?
That's been oh man, that's been over 10 years ago.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Wow,
been a
that's
long
sad.
that was a long time ago. That's when I worked in Wolverine, probably the second or third time.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, people come and go fast there. That was the last
Yeah.
time that day that she came, and then that she came and told me what she had done. And then I seen her a couple times going to the bathroom or going by in the hallway, because all our machines, you can see everybody. It's really
Oh, okay.
open concept and stuff. And then I forgot about her, didn't see her anymore, or I might have left then or whatever. You lose track of you lose track of
So
people because
many.
they come and go so fast.
Yeah, I guess
They're
it's a big
Wolverine
giant
shoes.
warehouse, right? Like here we have Amazon warehouses and stuff. I
Well,
guess
they
it's
make
similar. I don't
shoes.
know. Oh
This was
yeah.
Wolverine shoes, so there's a lot of machines and it's real crowded, and you can lose track of people quick.
Oh geez. I would get lost in there. I really would get lost in there. Wow. Well, I
Easy to
don't know, but
do.
I like that advice, and I think that's great that you took the time to stop and help her because look, she took your advice. You
Yeah,
know, so
I was so happy for her. We hugged and everything, and then she had to get over to her machine and stuff. But it was a big feather in my hat. It was good to help out.
yeah,
I always wanted daughters, and she was probably, yeah, she was old. I was old enough she could have been my daughter, and I'm
really?
sure
Because
her dad somewhere would have appreciated the advice I gave her.
wow, because to me, you look very young. So I'm like, wait a minute, you're young enough to be my son. Okay, well, that's different. That's a little different. Um,
Don't
wow.
let the good looks fool you. I'm older than I
Well, you know,
look.
well, that's just it. Maybe you look younger than you are. Wait a minute. Yeah, I got that right. Making sure I'm
I
saying
look younger, act younger.
well, hey, that's good. It'll keep you younger. My husband too. Nobody believes that he's as old as he is. He's older than me. And it's like, how can that be possible? How? It's because men age more gracefully. Women, we just age, I think. Wow, I like that song. So Tom, the next song that I have is one that you have a video of that is on YouTube. It's called Dance Demons. Tell me the rest
Dead
of it.
stings, dead
Dents,
stings and
Dings,
demons.
and Demons. What a clever name. Okay, I
Thank
want to
you.
hear about this one. Dents. Go
Dead
ahead.
stings and
Dings
yeah,
and
dead
Demons.
stings and demons. It's
Dents,
my
Dings,
title track. It's actually the name of the album.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, dead stings and demons is basically that song where you get to be our age. Maybe you meet somebody.
Uh-huh.
you meet you meet somebody. Maybe you hit it off really well, and you guys, you two just want to pack up and just leave all the BS behind and move to another state or another location, start all
There you
over.
go.
You're starting over a new relationship, started over in a
Yeah.
new area where there's no old bones or any kind of bullshit
Yeah.
to hold you back. So that's what Dead Stings and Demons is in a nutshell.
Smart. Look at you. And so are you speaking from experience? Did you, in fact, I don't want to ask you
Lots
anything.
of it. Lots of
You
experience.
did a
Oh
lot.
man,
Lots. Just let's go.
lots.
Let's start over. Hey, you know
Let's
what?
just
That's good. Turn over it. Just start everything over. That's awesome. I love that. That takes a lot of courage too, I
oh
think.
yeah, what if I had the guts to do it?
Wait a minute. I thought you
I
said
just
you did it. Oh,
No,
you're
I'm a
talking about
coward.
it.
Just because I write about it doesn't mean I can do it. No.
Oh, I was going to ask you. Okay, so what is the secret to get up the courage to do that?
I'm working
Okay,
on it.
so
Hopefully the book comes out, I'll be able to.
yeah, you know what? Let's take a minute. Tell us about this book that you have coming out. What a
Oh,
cool concept! We have an author on here and a songwriter. Tell us about the book a little. Whatever you can share without letting those things out of the closet. You know how that is.
sure. Well, first of all, I have to give the author credit to a wonderful and highly intelligent, just a wonderful woman, Dr. Joanne Broder.
Okay,
She's actually
Joanne
authoring
Broder.
my book for me. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she's done just a great job. The manuscript, it's been out for a month to the editor and it hasn't come back. So hopefully we're past our second round of revisions. So maybe it's gone to the next level. I haven't heard back yet, but I have high hopes, very positive atmosphere as far as I'm concerned. The book is about my, I had a real brutal childhood starting out, and it didn't get much better until several years when I got on my own. And so it goes into detail about that, my trials and tribulations, how I actually got to this point and survived in the relative good condition that I'm in.
Yeah.
And then the singing, how the singing saved me, was able to give me some foundation. And it was one thing that was pure in me. It was always right there. I mean, I'd hear a chorus. I'd start singing when I was a kid, and it didn't matter if all I knew was the chorus. I'd sing it over and over. And it's true, practice makes perfect. Not that I'm striving for perfection, but your voice is one thing. Either people like it or they don't. It's really it's a pass fail kind of deal. And I've had enough feedback to thank goodness, I have a talent that you don't, that just comes naturally, and it's heartfelt. And I just like to do it.
That's
so I
beautiful.
feel very fortunate.
Absolutely. And music, even if you're just listening to it, whether you sing it or not, I think that music can, it saves people. It really does save people. I mean, it reaches into you in no other thing can do that. I think if it's a heartfelt, lyrically song and musically, it can reach people. And obviously
absolutely.
it sounds like it was your treatment. You know what I mean? Your help through a very difficult time. I'm so sorry.
That's right on the nose, Carolyn. That's exactly, you said it. Yeah. Took the words right out of my mouth.
Wow. Well, I'm so sorry you went through all that, but we talk about this every week, how, we all have things that we're dealing with or have dealt with. And, I always tell everybody to hold on through all that bad, because you'll eventually get to the good. And I believe, now you're at the good, you know what I mean? You made it through. Wow. What a testimony.
And I'm just hoping the book can be a tool for other people, if they can glean anything out of the book of how I made it or how I adapted or and it helps just one person. I know that sounds cliche, but man, I've helped so many people just being myself along the way. I just hope the book is a tool or a guide stone and stuff for people that are struggling with mental health, with their mental health.
Absolutely. Well, yeah. And no, it's okay. And that is something in our society that we're all struggling with that in one way or the other. It's just rampant, and to me, the system is broken. It's broken. The system is completely broken, at least here in Texas where I am, it is, because there are no real resources for people who are dealing with some type of mental illness. It's tough. It's really tough. Yeah. And then it just gets worse and worse sometimes. And whatever the situation was, or, in your case, I'm so sorry that you had to go through all that. I mean, really, you're so welcome, honey, but it made you who you are today. I mean, look at you. You're so kind. I mean, I can just feel it. You just, I don't know. I'm good at reading people, and I feel like you are just such a kind and humble and just sincere human being, so you're going to help a lot of people. I believe that just with you talking about your situation and sharing like you did with your coworker, whatever it was, it's time for you, you can give the best advice. Those that have been through the worst can give the best advice a lot of times. And you don't know at the time when you're going through it for sure what you're going to like, why is this happening? Well, maybe if nothing else, that's the reason. I don't know. But I'm just glad that you're here, and I'm glad that you are in the good. Now you got to the good stuff, and now you're getting to enjoy your life. You're so welcome, Tom. Honestly, it's tough sometimes for everybody out there. So let's play this song. And I'm going to listen to it with open ears like I always do. Get ready, y'all. Dents, deans, and demons.
That's it.
Yeah. Wow. DDD. So y'all listen closely. This is going to be really interesting. Now that I know the story, of course, it makes it even more meaningful. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And this is Tom Buehrle. Said it right the first time. Let's see. Next time I'll probably forget, Tom. I'm so sorry. Here we go. Here we go. God.
You're bad.
A bad boy I'm not, despite the life I've seen. And I'm glad you take notice. What I say is what I mean. And I'm living proof. A good man's hard to find. We've taken our tumbles, we've paid our dues. Let's take what's left living, let me spend it loving you. And all of this drama we'll leave it all behind. So baby, let's take all our dead stings and demons. Let's live a life we never had. We'll take the good and hell with the bad, just you and me side by side. Let's pack it up, we'll hit the road. It's time we lost our heavy load, with no regrets and no reasons. Just you and me, girl, and our dead stings and demons. We can write our own story, we can build a new life. We can lose our heartache, we can end this strife. Just you and me side by side, and hand in hand, girl. So baby, let's take all our dead stings and demons. We'll live a life we never had. We'll take the good and hell with the bad, just you and me side by side. Let's pack it up and hit the road. It's time we lost our heavy load, with no regrets and no reasons. Just you and me, girl, and our dead stings and demons. So baby, let's take all our dead stings and demons. Let's live a life we never had. We can take the good and hell with the bad, just you and me side by side. Let's pack it up and hit the road. It's time we lost our heavy load, with no regrets and no reasons. Just you and me, girl, and our dead stings and demons.
Oh, one of these days I'll get better at this. God. Wow, I really like that song. And I was looking as it was playing at the photo of the newspaper clipping, and I was thinking to myself, I don't know if that is an actual newspaper clipping.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, I can let it out. I can let it out. Well, yeah, that's my mom. Picture of my mom when she was arrested when I was 8 years old.
Oh man, Tom! I just told my husband, I hope that that's not what I. Oh,
Well,
no.
if you look closer, you can probably read it and everything. But if you can't, I don't want to give it away. It's in the book.
I
The
read it a little
detail.
bit, but we'll wait and let you come out with it in the book.
Okay.
Yeah. So, man, you're going to be able to help a lot of people, because there's a lot of people who are struggling out there and dealing with who knows. You know what I mean?
So many, and what really breaks my heart is the ones that don't know it,
Yeah.
because I just learned here about a year ago about stuff that was going on with me. I had no clue. I didn't know what to call it. I know that they were behavioral quirks, but
Yeah.
once I was able to identify the root cause and then what they were, that's when I could really get surgical and really work on my mental health.
Oh, wow. Yeah, well, I mean, anything that happens to you as a child is going to affect you. I mean, it's just, I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
the body keeps scoring here, but it was a long time ago, and I've got to give kudos to my VA. They've been I couldn't have done it without them. The team I've got
They
and
have a lot of
everything.
new programs, don't they now? I mean, back in the day, I don't think they helped as much, but I've heard from a lot of our veterans that they do get the help that they so desperately need through them, and otherwise they wouldn't be getting that help necessarily. Because like I said earlier, the system is broken as far as I'm concerned for a lot of people. Wow. Well, I'm sorry you went through any of that. I can't even imagine that. But yeah, and Jamie just said the best songs are life's lessons. It speaks to the soul. You can almost see the teardrops fall on each note. Oh my goodness, Jamie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
She is
Wow.
incredible. She is incredible.
That's huge. From
I
another
know.
songwriter? Wow,
Yes.
that's huge. Thank you so
Isn't that
much, Jamie.
beautiful? Yes, Jamie knows just what to say. She's such a wonderful blessing. She really is. I wish I could meet her one of these days and just hug her so tight. I would hug her so tight. I wouldn't squish you. I would not squish you, Jamie, but I just want to give you a big hug because you always just say the warmest and sweetest and kindest and intelligent things. And I'm over here just blah, 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 blah. I don't know what I'm saying. Wow, Tom, that's beautiful. It really, really is. Yeah,
Yeah,
what
that's
a gift. And yeah, I believe that. I really do. So I think this book is going to be a huge success. And I want to encourage you, if you'd like, when it does come out, let me know if you want to, and we'll get you back on the show because we've had quite a few authors on the show, and we can bring you on and you can promote the book and talk about it then if you'd like to. Okay.
Oh, I'd love to. I've had so much fun.
Oh, me too. Me too. It's been fun hanging out with you. It really has. So, and I'm even with my brain. I swear sometimes I don't think my brain functions right. I think it just goes zap. Okay, you're done. Go.
Brains are overrated.
I'm telling you. Well, thank God. Thank God. Tonight, especially, I told my husband my head feels funny. Like, I don't know. Too much. You know, sometimes we just get too much on I believe that. We get too much and finally our body just says, nope, I'm out. Goodbye. See you later.
Done.
Go get some rest.
I'm turning off.
Like,
Goodbye.
turn it off. Exactly. Like it's a button. Okay. You're not going to think straight. Check. You don't know what to say. Check. But that's okay.
Yep.
Lord have
Good
mercy.
night, Hollywood.
Perfect. Yeah, exactly. So I do have another song from you, and I chose this one to be last, not because of the title, but now that I think about it, it was smart. Okay, it wasn't. It had nothing to do with smarts. Smart.
Hey, you can't take all the browbeating. That's our job. We're supposed to hammer on you.
I know I'm usually very kind to myself, but tonight for some reason I'm just like, you.
Yeah, if you kick your own ass, you're taking the fun away from us.
I know. I try to what I try to do is beat people to the punch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I do it, then nobody else will. They'll be like, oh, I don't need to say anything. She said it all to herself.
Nobody hits us harder than ourselves.
No, we don't. Just like bam, 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 bam. Yeah. Oh my gosh. No, actually, I do love myself. I really do. And I love my life. And just sometimes I'm just like, oh. You know, sometimes you're just like, you can turn it off for a while. So the last song, and I hate to say the word last because it sounds like it's forever. I'm never going to see you again, Tom.
No, not at all. Not at all, Carolyn.
I feel frankly, my darling, I don't give a damn. No, just joking. Like in whatever, you know the movie. Anyway, so this last song is called Closing Time, and I think you put this picture in there specifically for that. And I don't know. I was trying to read you from wherever you were and going, did he put that picture in there for this song? So I used a picture of what looked like a bar or a restaurant that was empty. And I was like, aha.
Yes, that's actually where I want. I'm glad we sent that one for that reason. Yeah. Way to go. That's exactly the bar that I want to film the video for Closing Time in. Closing Time is probably one of my favorite songs that I've written. I just love to sing it. It's a real heartfelt one.
Yeah.
And the song again is exactly as it sounds. It was a first date that went really well.
Nice.
And I wrote the song after the date, after 12, 13 hours. I left her place and I left and I'm driving down the road. I had the whole song in my head, 15 minutes, and it was like an hour and a half drive home. I had the whole song in 15. It just, as soon as I left her driveway, the chorus was already building in my head. 37 more like 17, bluest eyes I'd ever seen.
Yeah.
Well, Jamie can tell you that's how songs will rip out of your head. Some of them you write, some songs you write, some songs write themselves. And this one wrote itself.
Yeah, she really made an impression on you. Are we still?
We're still friends. We still communicate. This one has a happy ending. We broke up. Well, we did break up. We were together for about 7 years. We broke up. We're still friends though, and everything. We just had differences. She's kind of trapped in her life, how things are going and stuff. So but we're still friends. She's an Okie. I'm an Okie. We'll always love each other.
Oh, that's good. That is good. And you found somebody in this life that makes you feel like that, like this song. Wait till y'all hear it. It's just really beautiful. I mean, that's rare. It is really rare to find somebody. That's how I feel about my husband. You find that one, you're like, this is it. And it's not not necessarily that you won't ever find anyone else, but that you connected on that deep of a level.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a really good song. And now that part that I used for the ad is stuck in my head forever. I kept and I do like it.
Good.
So,
right on. I'm glad.
Yeah, exactly. So y'all get ready and listen very carefully to these lyrics because I can't remember words very well tonight. So this is Closing Time by Tom Buehrle. Ha ha ha. Okay, here we go. Here we go, Tom. Let's see if I can
Okay.
keep from messing up. Probably not, but that's okay. Here we go.
37, more like 17. Bluest eyes that I'd ever seen, with a heart and soul no man or God could tame. And our first day, 12 hours strong. This is it, where I belong. Can't get enough of you, girl. Feel you in my veins. It's closing time. What do I do now? No way in hell that I'm done with you, no how. Oh baby, just a little more time for me, pretty please. Am I just dumb, way too old for this? Now I'm scared to go for our first kiss, but you leaned in and took my pain away, girl. Has this old man done found what he's looking for? The kind of girl that'll help you hang onto the shore when life crashes in on you. Oh baby, we said goodbye, I drove away in bliss. You stopped me, baby, for our second kiss. So let's take a shot, cause we just can't miss. Come home, girl, cause you're a woman, still a girl inside, and I'm a man with nothing to hide. We wear our hearts upon our sleeves. I know you're all I'll ever need. Let's take a chance, we've come so far. It's closing time, can we lose this bar? Don't make me beg, don't make me crawl, cause baby girl, you can have it all. It's closing time, what do I do now? No way in hell that I'm done with you, no how. Oh baby, just a little more time for me, pretty please. Not first day, 12 hours strong. This is it, where I belong. Can't get enough of you, girl. Feel you in my veins. It's closing time, what do I do now? No way in hell that I'm done with you, no how. Oh baby, just a little more time for me, pretty please, girl. Am I just dumb, way too old for this? I'm scared to go for our next kiss, but you leaned in and you took my pain away, girl. Closing time, what do I do now? No way in hell that I'm done with you, no how. Please, baby, just a little more time for me. 37, more like 17. Bluest eyes that I'd ever seen, with a heart and soul no man or God could tame.
All right. And now I get it right. I unmuted myself. We're over here singing along. My husband and I are singing along. I like that. 37, more like 17. I like that. So that was about the age of you. I'm just kidding. I'm going back and reliving your life, trying to see it in my eyes. So Jamie said with lyrics like this, I can only imagine the book. Can't wait from one Okie to another. LOL. See? Jamie's an Okie too.
Oh,
yeah,
no kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, so Okie. And well, I've got to be honest.
Do what?
I got to be honest. My I'm not from Oklahoma, but my dad was born in Muskogee, Oklahoma. So I'm by birth I'm royalty. I've never stepped foot there, but I want to make an homage to Muskogee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're proud to be an Okie from Muskogee. No, that ain't it. Is that
Well,
it?
when me and yeah, that's it. When me and the girl
Okay.
that wrote Closing Time about, when we
Yeah,
met, she picked up on a twang. She's like, "Where'd you get that twang in your voice?"
yeah.
I'm like, "I don't have it." She's like, "I can hear it in your singing. I can hear it in your talking."
You
And
do
I'm like,
have.
"I don't know what you're talking about." And then when I was telling her about my life and everything, that my dad was born in Muskogee, Oklahoma, she dove right on top of me, pinned me. She's like, I told you were an Okie." She had a lot
Jeez,
of fun with it. Oh, she was
I
just so
bet.
ecstatic.
Oh
She's
my
a
God,
Sooner. Yeah, she's an Okie, dyed in the wool. She is an Okie.
that's
She's
so
an
cool,
Okie's
man.
Okie.
She's an Okie's Okie. Man, it sounds like y'all hit it off so good. I mean, it just the song, it just perfect. She's like, you're like, I don't want to kiss you. She's like, come here, honey. Let me just, wah. Just,
She
I'm sorry.
sure did. She's like, "You gonna
Yeah.
kiss me or what?" Yeah, she had me by the hands because we got out of the car, and well, I'm 6'4", so everybody's short to me, but she's just a little. She's maybe 5'1.5",
Oh
maybe.
my gosh.
So she had me by both hands and everything. She's looking up at me. She's like, "Are you gonna ever kiss me or what?" And I remembered that song, so I kissed
Yeah.
her, and then we kissed, and then I got, my head's reeling and everything because I was just spun on
Oh,
it really bad. So I get my vehicle and I'm starting to drive off, and she's like, "Tom, wait a minute!" And she ran up to the car, and I rolled the window, or the window was down, and she gave me another kiss, and that was the second
wow.
kiss. That
No
was the
wonder
second
you wrote
kiss.
the song on your way home. You're like, oh my God,
Oh,
that's
my
just,
head was spinning.
I
My
bet
head
it was. You're like,
was.
did that just happen? Did that just happen? Oh my God. Oh my
Yeah.
God. And she's beautiful. She looks like she's 17, but she's 37. There's no way. I mean, I guess that's what I would be doing too.
Well, she
Going
was.
through the whole thing. What did I do?
Everything's all messed up. I don't know what to
Wow.
do.
That's amazing. I'm so glad that you connected with her like that. I mean, it's, you found somebody in the world that you can connect with on a beautiful level. That's
Oh
awesome.
yeah, we definitely have a connection. You hit that right on the nose.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I mean, I can tell you're just gushing. You're just so happy. That was one of your best memories. It's cool how we have those memories in our lives. Some of them just stand out. Now that was one of the best things, in my life.
Yeah,
So
I'll never forget that date as long as I live. That's been one of the greatest dates I ever had.
wow, that's so cool. Well, here's to hoping that you get a lot more now. Well, especially as you start getting famous, because women are gonna be crawling all over you. They'll be like, who is this Tom Buehrle? I heard about him. Be like, ladies, stand back. You got to
I
tell them,
just did
hey,
some. I've got really good security though. I got a cat, so the cat will hold him off.
get back or I'll sick my cat on you. That's funny. Oh my. Well, it's true. Some cats are just crazy. Cats are
Yeah,
just crazy. They'll attack you.
they're all
Oh my
crazy.
God. Yeah, for real, for real. Well, I'm glad you have that because you're going to need it when you get big and famous, So keep writing those beautiful songs, Tom, and make sure if you'd like I said, get in touch with me when your book comes out because I would love in any way to help promote it
Oh,
and
it'd be an honor. I've had
advertise it.
so much fun. I would love to come back on here and do this again.
Oh, thanks, Tom. I'm a big goofball, and I just hang out and I always
Yeah, you
tell
make
everybody
it
I
so
want.
easy. I feel like I'm at home. I feel like I go into your cupboards and get something to eat.
Yeah, you could. I made some beef soup. You got to get you some
Oh,
beef soup. I'm turning into that lady, Tom. The neighbor
nice.
lady. Hey, Tom, did you eat
Yes.
dinner yet?
No, I'll be right the hell over.
Mom, you need some soup. The soup is so good. And I don't know why when I became the neighbor lady, I've got an accent too. Did you notice that?
Yeah,
I don't
just
know
a
what.
lot.
I think it just popped in my head. I think it was like a New Year. Hey, Tom, I got some soup.
I'll be over. Make biscuits. Not unless
Yeah,
you
we're
got
gonna have some
biscuits.
biscuits. They're not homemade. They're grands.
Okay. As long as they're butter
Yeah,
grands.
they're butter. They're butter. I don't go through all the homemade stuff.
All right, we
Yeah, if
can
you were here, I
negotiate.
would absolutely be offering you some soup for sure, for real.
We have
But
a
I would ship
foundation.
carry it. Yeah.
We have a foundation. We can negotiate with that. Absolutely.
Ooh, yeah. I'll
Have your
send
people call
soup.
my people.
Yes. I'll send my soup and you send, I don't know. I don't know. I bought these little molds. I'm so excited about my little molds, and you can freeze your soup, and it
Oh,
makes
okay.
bits of soup.
And I
Doesn't
don't have to supply my own Tupperware. Oh
That's
man, what a
right, because I
deal!
will just send you. It is kind of funny though, Tom. It really is because I've been cooking extra for my kids, because they're grown ups. But I'll say, can
Sure.
I get you a brick of soup? Would you like a brick of soup? Here's your brick. Here's your brick.
An ingot. How would you like an
Yes.
ingot of soup, lady?
Yeah, exactly. Wait a minute. Did you get your brick of soup? And I would be talking to you like that if I was your neighbor. Tom, did you get your brick of soup? I think
Oh
I'm going to
man.
develop that as a new character. That's going to be because I don't know where
Or a
that voice
label
came
on your
from.
packaging. Just start
Yeah.
making soup and sell it Bricko soup. Oh man.
Bricko soup. Tom, I think we're onto something. Let's develop it. You talk to your
Oh
author
yeah.
about it and say, can we add a chapter
Bricko
about the
soup.
Bricko soup?
Bricko soup.
Bricko
Oh
soup.
man,
What
that's
kind
too
of soup would
funny.
you like in your brick? Do you want it to
Yeah. What do you have in your soup? Bricks? This is Bricko soup.
Is
How do you
Bricko
cook a
soup?
Bricko soup?
Oh, you should have never said that because now it's going to be stuck in my head and I'll be talking about Bricko soup from now on. Oh Lord. It doesn't take much. I get my new as I'm getting older, I like my little gadgets. And so I'm finding all these gadgets that I think I need. And then some of them are a hit, like the Bricko
Oh
soup.
sure.
Yeah.
Bricko soup.
But it takes like 2 days to thaw it out. You got to cook it forever in the microwave. Just letting
I've
you
got
know.
soup. I got some crab biscuit in the refrigerator in the freezer and everything, and it comes out just hard as a rock. It takes me forever to thaw it out.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you need to get you one of these balls. Get you a crab biscuit soup, a Bricko crab
It's
soup. Oh my
brick-a-brac
gosh.
soup.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hey, I've had fun with you, Tom. I really have, and I'm sorry. I'm in an extra silly mood tonight.
No, you're
That's okay.
fine. You're fine,
Stone
Carolyn.
soup. Oh, Jamie, she's so smart. Stone soup. She's a
Stone
smart
soup. Yep.
one. We only have the most intelligent people watching the show, and thank
Absolutely.
God.
I would
Stone
expect
soup.
nothing less.
No, of course not. Jamie, you're so awesome. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh my gosh. I've had so much fun with you, Tom, and I hope to hear back from you for real. And if you know of anyone else that you feel maybe, I usually say would be a good fit for the show, but I'm going to say, if you know of anyone else who you think would be able to put up with me, send them my way because I'd love to have them on.
Okay, I'll keep my ears peeled.
Yeah, absolutely. Isn't that a weird saying? Why do we say weird things like that? We're not going to really. I think about stuff like that. As I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize all this weird stuff I've been saying my whole life, like keeping my ears peeled. Why do we say that?
Yeah.
That makes no dang sense.
Or eyes peeled. I meant eyes peeled. Yeah, keep your eyes peeled.
Oh, yeah.
Ears.
You didn't even
Did I say
it right.
ears? Did I say ears? Oh, jeez.
You did say ears. And that's me today. Oh, yeah, keep your ears peeled. I think it's eyes peeled, which is also disgusting. And it's and your ears open. My husband just helped us. See,
keep your head on a swivel and your ears open.
Yes, head on a swivel. I need that. I really do. I want to get myself cloned like the celebrities. You know, there'll be two of me. Oh Lord, help y'all. I'm just joking. I don't have the money for that. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for being here. Tom, thanks for being here, honey. I hope you gave me some laughs, and we all needed those. I know I needed it tonight. How did you know that? And I'm just glad you were here. You're just a great guy. I just knew it from the second I saw you. I'm like, this guy's a great guy, and I wish you nothing but the best. I hope we will hear back from you again. You got my number. Well, my message on my messenger. Let me know, okay, when that book comes out. I'm going to be wishing you the best. Tell everybody where they can find your music. Where is the best place for them to go? I know you're working on some of your videos.
Yeah, you can find me on Tom Buehrle Music.
Okay.
Tom Buehrle's music, or toxiccountryrecords.com.
Nice.
Toxic Country Records. Yeah. And then if you have any correspondence, I'm always open for collaboration or projects. I always like to hear from new fans or any kind of input. You can get a hold of me in my email at buehrlesystems@yahoo.com. That's BUEHRLESYSTEM@yahoo.com. Love to hear from you.
Oh, yeah. Y'all make sure and do that. Reach out to Tom. I know that would be really, really cool. Well, I really appreciate you being here, Tom, and sharing all of your wonderful talent with us. And I hope and pray that, I know you've been through a rough time in your life, but I pray that the rest of your life is smooth sailing.
Me too. Thank you so much, Carolyn. It's been a hoot. I've had so much fun.
Oh, I'm so glad. And so have I. So have I, Tom. Thank you so much. And God bless you. Keep spreading that love and that positivity, because I can see it in your face. Just a beautiful smile. Okay.
Thank you, Carolyn. I sure will, honey. Thank you.
You take care.